So here we have the Mini Cooper Diesel Hatchback Automatic on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. You'll see we got a 60-40 split folding rear seat there. Plenty of boot space as well, which is further increased by lifting, folding and then storing that tray section up there. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. Now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter, we have the speedometer in the middle, and you can see the total miles for this car are 27,069. The information displayed above that can be changed using a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various different pieces of fuel economy information, or you can have a digital readout for the speedometer. If you leave it a few seconds, you'll see that it will take over the majority of the screen. It gives you a nice clear readout. And we have the fuel gauge on the far right hand side. Over in the center, we've got the entertainment system screen. Includes such things as satellite navigation, the radio, media. All these movements that I'm making, they're all being done using this dial. So twisting the dial will take us through the various options. You can push this button down. It also moves to the right, to the left, up and down, which becomes useful within certain menus. So for example, with the radio, first of all, if I push the button down, we enter the radio menu. You can see we've got FM, AM and DAB, digital radio. I can either press the main menu button to go back, or I can jog that dial over to the left, then it'll take us back to the menu that we were on. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. There's a few ways to do that. You'll see there we've got Bluetooth audio, USB input, and at the bottom there, auxiliary input as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music with the radio and these options as well. On top of all of that, this car's got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing exactly how this works on both our website and on our Facebook page, which are well worth checking out. Below that, we have the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature on either side of the car. Fan speed in the middle here, and then you can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed with this button. Once you're happy with those settings, hit that one to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will control the temperature, or the fan speed itself, sorry, to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. To override it, just press the auto button again. Below that, we have the button to start and stop the engine. This turns off the stop and start. So this car's designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel when you're stationary. You can turn that system off. We have dual zone climate control above it, of course. Over to the right hand side, we can turn off the traction control with that button just there. Underneath that, we have a 12-volt charging socket under this cap, the auxiliary and USB inputs below that, and then the fully automatic gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.